up here. I'm at home, if you couldn't tell. Came home from Mexico. Had some things to do. And now here we are. I hope you guys are all doing well. I haven't dropped a video in a little bit because, I don't know, some of my Mexico videos I went back over and I was like, not really what I wanted to put out. Like sometimes people put out quantity over quality, and I'm not saying my videos are like the absolute best, but I didn't want to put out like something absolute trash either, which my last video wasn't like the best, to be completely honest with you. A few of them weren't. I don't know. I need to work on thumbnails too, but long story short, I'm just relaxing before I hit the road again, start traveling, and we go from there. Hey bro, I just got back from Belgrade. It was sick. Watched your videos before I went. Yo, Belgrade was dope, right? Dude, Belgrade was sick, right? I hope you had a good time in Belgrade. I love Belgrade. I heard, yo, tell me, I heard in the summertime it's crazy, bro. Richmond, VA, what up? I'm close to Richmond. I heard in the summertime, Belgrade was sick. I heard it's much different than it is in the winter time. I plan on going back for sure. Definitely have to see it in the winter or summer, excuse me. In them summer months. I did a 3-mile run today. And I went to the gym. I'm pretty bored, so I'll probably go back to the gym. Yeah, it was awesome. Weather was great. Don't like the food though, in my personal opinion. Yeah? Damn, buddy. You sound like you're from the UK. By calling me mate, maybe. So like, what damn, I want to ask, what didn't you like? I love the food. I thought it was great. Cheap too. But you know what? A lot, like, very salty though. Like a lot of sodium. Like definitely would you'd gain some weight over there too. I gained a lot of weight over there. The sausages had cream in it. I was like, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. For me personally, bro, I enjoyed those. Like that wasn't bad for me. I didn't not like any of their food, yeah. From what I had. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh god. We're gonna be going to one new country in a couple weeks, maybe two, definitely, for sure. Gonna try to obviously hit all new countries this year. Oh yeah, Macedonia, bro, it's gonna be sick too. It's so funny, dude. I was just looking at Albania for September because a couple of my people are going. But damn, dude, Macedonia is beautiful. Water is beautiful. Hi, Pojo, everyone on the chat. What's up, Marcia? Hope you're doing good. Macedonia is gonna be sick, bro. That whole region, Balkan region in the summertime is just amazing. Like I was there in the wintertime, and even like Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh my god, dude, I can imagine in the summertime, bro. It's probably beautiful, absolutely amazing. I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing okay. I'm relaxing at home right now before we start back up new series, new countries. I was like burnt out a little bit. I needed to chill. Yeah, the Balkans are awesome. One place you can go and not get scammed, like Paris, Milan. Yeah, kind of facts. Yeah, just stay out of the taxis. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much because everything's kind of like pretty much like regulated, set price. Like, yeah. For sure. I've had two countries on my mind that are so random But in Belgrade, everywhere shuts early, like nightclubs. Really, bro? I don't know. I can't say from my experience, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then, dude, after everyone's outside, they go to Kalamagdan Fort, and then they drink at the fort. So I'm sure if you would have just walked around the fort, you would have ran into a party, bro. But yeah, I had two new countries on my mind that were like so freaking random, bro. One day I just was like this like popped in my head, but they're just so boring. I mean, I could probably like make a video there giving like history and stuff, obviously, but like it's not much action. You know, cheap some of the cheapest countries in the world, and I don't know. So I don't know. Right now we're gonna travel to an island. We're gonna go to an island, see an island here in a couple weeks. So it should be pretty interesting. Oh, it'll be a first for me. But I need a haircut. Boy's hair getting long. I hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm gonna start bringing some really good videos to the channel. A lot of these people are doing like investigative journalism style and stuff like that, and like that's just the way like YouTube is going, and I completely get it. But I don't know. First of all, it's an excuse a little bit, but we love seeing you in my country, Jamaica. Yeah, I actually have I'm gonna go back to Jamaica. I think maybe in October, end of October. So stay tuned for that. I already have a ticket. Like I already have a ticket. I just have to book. I just have to use it because I got refunded a ticket. So I have a ticket. I don't even need to buy a ticket. But yeah, people are doing investigative journalism style stuff, and like all this is cool. It's interesting, but I don't know. One day I'm gonna have to adapt eventually if I want to keep doing this. But I like the raw style, especially if I need to give more. I need to give better details. Talk to people more. I need to interact more. There's definitely a lot of things I could do better still on camera. Sometimes I forget to ask the proper questions that I want to ask when I'm like in recording, and then when I look back, I'm like, damn. I need to be more curious too. Like I'm like a person who's like, cause like where we come from, like people are like kind of serious about privacy here in the States. Not really, but like recording. So like I take that mindset with me around the world, especially it's not like the best I have when you're doing YouTube, because it's like if no one wants you to record, don't record. But other than that, bro, record. Like people want to see. Like don't be shy, go in the market, pull the camera out, record. See if you can see the food in the back, so I can make you guys feel like you're there with me. But yeah, some things I've been looking at. I do have a Facebook. It's called Backpackin' Joe, for those of you that don't know. Packin', Packin' space Joe. So that's my Facebook. Instagram, Pojo the Backpacker, same stuff. Wish I was so free-spirited. You missed the Jamaica Independence Week of celebration. They have event in all parishes. Yeah, I follow social media pages, have people on my page from Jamaica that obviously were posting. I think it was on y'all's Independence Day, like you just said. It looked mad nice. It looked fun. I guess no one had work that day. My peoples were off work. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm excited to start traveling again. I thought for a moment there I was gonna have to stop, but I don't know. Sort of good things come to those who wait. So we just gotta keep our head down, keep moving. But yeah. I booked a ticket the other day. When I travel, I book the cheapest ticket, right? But I never pick a ticket where I have to transfer airports. So I bought this ticket, and I got like a 4-hour layover in New York, and that's not bad at all. And then I got an 8-hour layover in Abu Dhabi, which that's not bad at all either. I literally don't mind sitting. I do not mind sitting in an airport for 10 hours, for 8 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but like there's other things that could be wrong or boring. But yeah, I definitely don't mind that. And also, so what I was saying is these tickets, sometimes you have to like leave the immigration zone and then check in with another airline. So it's almost like you're flying with like multiple airlines. You know what I mean? But this, I'm only flying with 2 airlines. But I have to check out in New York. Well, I'm a citizen, so I just leave and then I go check back in to Etihad. And then I fly Etihad for like 13 hours. And then I have to check out of Abu Dhabi. But their U.S. citizens don't need a passport, so like you're good to check out. And then I check back in, basically. 8 hours in Abu Dhabi. 8 hours. I don't know how traffic is. I'm gonna ask my friend if it would be straight if I left the airport real quick, or see if my friend could just pick me up. Now that I really seriously think about that. Grab something to eat real quick. I don't know. Cuba as a destination. I've never thought about Cuba as a destination, but I've seen plenty of videos on Cuba. Some parts look really nice. Hey Pojo, I love the background. It looks so peaceful. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Background is just my crib. The woods. Nothing too major. I see deer. What's up, bro? Heading back to Jamaica in November. How's the weather then? The weather in Jamaica is perfect then. It's so nice. I think right now is like considered rainy season and like hurricane season and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna go back to Jamaica also in the first week of November, end of October. I think I'll be in Jamaica in November is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm telling you, bro, I went to Mexico to go to the beach. A hurricane came, no beach. And then I went to yeah, actually no, I didn't even go to the beach. So like, you guys know me, you see me, I'm at the beach. That's why right now we're about to go to an island. We're gonna go to another island on the other side of the world. We're gonna go to beaches there. Beaches all day. I'm staying by the beach. And then I'm gonna go to another country. To have no idea where. Jamaica, I hope to visit there one day. I hope you visit there one day too. Maybe go to another country. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe go to a random state here in America and bring just like a USA vlog. Even though, I don't know, some people don't care, some do. And then go to Jamaica. Because I'm like, bruh, this is why this person, Hollywood 210, I'm thinking about it, right? I'm really thinking about it, Hollywood 210, right? I'm like, yo, everywhere I go in the world, yeah, they got seasons, but like they got rainy season, they got this. Yo, Jamaica's a place I've been to, like, multiple different times of years. And granted, I was there during the hurricane. I was there during rainy season. And maybe this rainy season or last rainy season wasn't as bad as the ones before. But it was like a place where I was that was like paradise every day, bro. And if you want to be in blue, clear waters every single day, you can. And you go to the waterfall. Bro, I went to I went to one river in Jamaica my whole time there, and I know this, you know, people that live on the islands are used to this. I'm not there 365, right? But I would have been there a lot of times. And only one time a river was brown because of the rain. Feel me? Because the rainfall. I'm like, bruh. And then I swear to God, I went to Florida after. And I'm at the beach in Florida. Bro, I didn't even sit in the sand. I was just like, I felt so ungrateful, but I should have felt grateful because I'm alive. I'm at the beach, right? I'm at this beautiful, you know, but I'm like, it's not clear water. It's not white sand. It's not good vibes. So I love it. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It is. Man, I just love it. I just love it. I felt that. Yo, Belize was mad nice, yo. For me personally, bro, in Belize personally, like I like the coast. I like the coast, right? So I liked Hopkins and I liked Key Calker. I didn't go to the one up from Key Calker, Amber's Key or San Pedro. I didn't go to those, but Key Calker, bro. Dog, I was in Key Calker for I think 5 days, and I'm not shitting you. I was chilling for 5 days, and I could have been chilling for 5 more, 15 more. I didn't have to. I didn't have to do anything. Just go to the water, sit right there, come right back, eat, go to the gym, walk to the water, come right back, go a little snorkeling. Like I don't get tired of that. I do not get tired of that. That good weather, good vibes. I wish I grew up somewhere like that. I grew up in the north in Connecticut, 4 seasons. You're shoveling in the winter. You think you're not? Yeah, okay. And back when I was growing up, it sound old. Nah, real talk, it was like snow really used to get 5.5 feet, 6 feet high. Like snow really used to really pack up. Told you you were missing the porridge in Jamaica. Yeah, I like the peanut porridge. Obviously, peanut porridge is my favorite. Peanut porridge make me feel more hearty. I don't like harmony porridge. There's another one. Harmony. There's another one. Thank you. Based on what I've seen in the media over the years, YouTube included, my heart definitely wants me to go there. But yeah. I live in Buffalo, New York. Yeah, okay. So Hollywood 210, you know Snow. Yo, Hollywood 210, my a teacher who impacted my life, bro. He was my only black teacher in my school. He was from Buffalo, New York. Actually, yo, he was a radio host in Buffalo, New York. Like in the late 70s, 80s, early 90s, I want to say. He was a pastor. He came up to Connecticut. He always talked about Buffalo, New York. He always talked about the snow in Buffalo, New York. I think his son went on to play as an offensive lineman or D lineman, maybe for the Buffalo Bills or something like this too. I'm not even lying with you, for real. His name was Alfred Smith. He's still alive today. He lives in New Haven, Connecticut. Good guy. One of the most purest dudes I know. So I know a lot about Buffalo, New York. I heard about this growing up. Shayla, when you go, you know. Yeah, like Marcia said, when I first went to Jamaica, everyone's like, yo, no one said nothing good. I swear to God, yo, even Jamaicans that I know, did not say anything good. And then when they saw how I move and that I felt good and they were like this. Yeah, he was a disc jockey at WBLK, I think. Yeah. His name's Alfred Smith. He worked for that station for a long time. And then when I went and I was doing good and I was bigging up the island, I feel fine. My friend, I got off at the Drake's Hall bus station and my friend was like, no, let my friend pick you up from the Drake's Hall bus station and take you into Ochi because you don't want to take a taxi. You don't want to do this. A local Jamaican, lives in Florida. I'm like, yo, you're kind of making me nervous, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, you do not have to be scared at all. At all. Be smart. You don't have to be scared. What? You have a question, they're gonna answer it. They're gonna help you out. They not tripping. People wanna make the money, go home, enjoy the same thing as you do. The beach, your red stripe, whatever it is. They do not care. And then I could see why people were saying stuff because obviously things happen all around the world. But then when I'm like, yo, kind of people kind of are making this a big deal. And obviously I'm a tourist, so maybe for a tourist it would be a little different. But as long as you're using some street smarts, you're gonna be fine. And plus, like I said, people are mad hospitable. They're mad kind. They might look at you because they know you're a foreigner, but they're not tripping. I'm gonna be staying at the Grand Palladium. Yeah, I heard that place is super nice. I think I've went by there a few times. Yo, I'm walking home. I'm walking back to my room one night from a little a disc event. Pojo, you should hook up with Nigel again and do some more cooking. Yeah, of course. Nigel's my right hand man. Me and Nigel already got things in the work. Of course, I'm gonna link up with Nigel. That's a given. That's the first guy I'm gonna see when I get there. Well, probably not, but Nigel's always in the mix. That's a given. But one night, I'm walking to my accommodation. I'm telling you, I'm not even lying. It's like midnight, 1 a.m. because the guy, it wasn't even like a party. Like when you're in the countryside of Jamaica, it's so different than obviously the city, Montego Bay, what's the other one? The Grill, Kingston. When you're in the country, their get-togethers, their events are like on the street side or like in a bar. It's not the same, right? And so there's this thing in Portland where these people play disc records, vinyls, and I'm walking back from the vinyl place. Dude, a guy driving past. He was a taxi driver, driving past. I'm walking actually right in front of Frenchman's Cove. I'm walking, and the dude picks me up. He's like, "Hey, Brethren, you need a ride?" I had seen this guy throughout the day, especially if you're there often. You see these people so much. You start to see these people so much. I wasn't by myself, and I was like, "Yeah, we're going right up here." Dude had picked us up earlier in the day, so he recognized us. When, because if you just stay in an area for so long, you see the same people, You see the same people, and then people gonna start to help you out, give you the rundown, blah 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 blah. And then he was just like, "Yo, you need a ride?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he just dropped me off right at my place. Go to give him money. He's like, "No, you're good. He's like, "I'm not working." I think my friends from Australia though gave him some beer. So obviously that was you know what I mean? That was a decent look. But yeah. out here without fear. But yeah, I hopped on live to say what's up to my folks. I am so bored today. I'm supposed to go buy some shoes because the shoes that I've been wearing throughout my travels, I only own one pair of shoes and one pair of sandals. And my shoes that I've been wearing for the past like 3 months are just completely like, you know what I mean? Like the sole from the thing. So I might go buy some new shoes today. It's so funny because I've been running miles with those shoes too. Like miles. Like I'd be running. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, but I post some workout stuff on there. I run all the time. Hi, Hollywood 210. What's up? But yeah. But I might go back to the gym because I'm just like so bored. Today's a very beautiful day out though. It's the first day that it's not raining in like a week, yo. So it's so nice out. So nice out. Everyone hit that thumbs up. Yes, yes. All you gotta do is double tap the screen. Double tap that screen. But yeah, guys. I'm excited for what's to come. Mexico was cool. I almost got extorted by the police twice in Mexico. Mexico is a very nice country, very good country. It's super developed, but you need to watch your back over there. You need to be on your P's and Q's because it's not the guy on the street that's gonna get you. It's the police that are gonna get you. Yeah. And it would be definitely behoove of you to learn Spanish because if you don't know Spanish, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, kind of like Hungary. It was like when I was in Hungary and they like stopped and checked my bag. But in Mexico, they didn't even care about my bag. They just told me to get off the bus. They said, get off the bus. Come here. And it was funny because there was like 20 people on the bus. And the police, they pass. I'm sitting in the, kind of at the back of the bus, but in the, like behind the middle, but in front of the back. And like, they just get on the bus, they come up and they pass everybody. And then they go, tobacco, alcohol? And I was like, no. And they were like, ID. So I gave him my passport. And then, yeah, I'll come back to Serbia. I don't know when. I honestly, like, I don't know when. I want to do 2 countries in September. I thought about flying into Serbia. I thought about going to Serbia after this country. Like, I thought about going to Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, which there's nothing there, but those are countries that I could mark off my list for, like, Central Asia. But Serbia is definitely on my list. The kid right here, Hollywood 210, was in the chat. He just said he came back from Belgrade. He said it was nice. I was telling him, he said in the summertime is nice too. But yeah, people. Come to Kenya. Come to Kenya. I looked at Kenya too. What part of Kenya are you from? It's gonna be hot in Belgrade. Bro, it's been 100 degrees here the past like week. So I guess maybe that's like 40 degrees Celsius. Maybe 41. Stupid American. And today is finally chill. Finally chill. I'm like, yo. I'm like, hey, yo. Yeah, around that probably. Sheesh. Sheesh. You better cool off, boy. Yeah, and on concrete, it hits different. You're from Nairobi? Yeah, I was good looking at Nairobi. What do you do in Kenya? Who is this? What do you do in Kenya? What's your job? Are you a tour guide? And on concrete hits different? Yeah, I could imagine, bro. And Belgrade is probably freaking crazy right now. Great seeing you again, Pojo. Happy you arrived safely back home. Thank you, Stompdown. I appreciate you. We're gonna be heading to a new country here soon in a couple days. Well, actually, in like a week. Well, 2 weeks. We're gonna head to a new country, and I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. I'm thinking I'm gonna take some pre-workout, guys, and then I'm gonna head back to the gym. I'm gonna get my fitness on. Not that this has anything to do. Oh. Okay. Not that this. Can you give us an idea of where you're going next? Yes, I can. The language they speak is Sinhalese. Not that this matters for anyone, but I thought it was interesting. Obviously, as a world traveler, you go to places and sometimes you see things that you learn about in history or you're curious about and you thought that maybe you would never see in your life, or you just find it interesting as a piece of history. So I grabbed this if you guys seen the video, I grabbed this from Georgia. I grabbed this from the country of Georgia. And when I bought it, well, actually, in my video the other day, someone commented and said, Natasha, safe travels. Thank you, Natasha, I appreciate you. I commented and someone commented in my video the other day and said, why would you buy this and like hype it up as if this guy was a good guy? And I said, that's not the reason why I bought it. I bought it for like historical significance. Like, we learned so much about him, or I do. I'm a history kind of like nerd buff. So it would be no different as if I went to like a military kind of like auction or show, and they were pawning off like auctioning off like a World War II gadgets. You understand what I'm saying? Like memorabilia. You understand what I mean? So, I mean, it's just a magnet. It's not like, Redundant question. Have you looked up travel insurance plans? Yeah, I have, actually. Safety Wing has really good travel insurance plans, and they're like pretty cheap too. Like, and the more days you buy, the like cheaper it is. So that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna take some pre-workout right now before I go back to the gym. Nice apartment, Pojo. Thank you, I appreciate it. Try to keep it, well, do keep it clean. I gotta fold laundry today. I have to fold laundry today, and then that's about it. Fold laundry. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday, so. Did you see what happened at Fort Stewart, Georgia? Yeah, I did. That's crazy. Unreal, man. The world is nuts. The world is a crazy place, bro. You gotta be safe out here, especially in the South. In the South, anyone could pack that tool. I think my dad lives close to there. My dad was also in the Army, I think stationed at this base. Not now, but years ago. Crazy. I don't know what the reason was, though. But, I mean, if you think about it, if you've been in the military and, I don't know, you think about sometimes the way people are treated and how you get talked to and this, that. I mean, shit, it's a free for all. You could do whatever you want, really. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're prohibited from bringing a firearm on the military base. And if you live in the barracks, that firearm needs to be in the armory, and it needs to be registered and all that. So I know, at least that's how it was in the Marine Corps. So I know they take serious precaution, but same time, you could go through the gate, and if it's not a random gate check day or something, and I think even this guy was the gate guard. I think this guy was a gate guard. Like, they ain't gonna check you. So you could come to work any day with that thing on you, and people could get clapped. And like, yo, bro, when I was in the military, oh my God. Bro, you respected the rank above you. You respected the billet above you, even if he's younger than you and you're older than him. Even anything. If he been in longer than you, you respect it. But like, and it just was like a thing that you just like had to do. And like, if anyone told you to do anything, like, you had to do it. So like, that includes hazing, even though they tell you like, if I do it with you, it's not hazing. Like, you know, all type of stuff. If you're in the military, you know. But thinking about it, especially kids that I was in my platoon, we used to get it bad, and some kids couldn't handle it and they left. So it's crazy to think about. Yeah, they can't check every car either. That would, you know how much traffic that would cause at the gate? People would be late for work. Then they're getting in trouble for being late for work. All type of stuff. Military is crazy. They're ass backwards. I got this little magnet in Vietnam. This is a beautiful lady. I got this in the place called Hoi An. And and she's wearing a traditional Vietnamese dress called an áo dài. Áo dài. Very nice. I don't buy much souvenirs, so I buy magnets. Yeah. And then I got this in Thailand. This is of a lady in, it's a depiction of a lady in the Karen tribe. And obviously she's carrying her baby. I don't know if it was a bottle opener or not, but yeah. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I plan on going live later today. Maybe in like 4 hours, 5 hours. So if you guys want to hop on then, I'll see you then. If you're sleeping then, depends where you are in the world. Cheers. I appreciate everyone jumping in the live. New countries coming up soon. I'll put out this little carnival video next week. I'll do some lives in between then just to keep you guys up to date, chat with you guys, say what's up, talk about places you want to travel to, places I should go to, any suggestions, come to your country, something like this. But yeah, over and out. I appreciate you guys hopping in the live. Everyone have a good day, stay productive, and yeah, enjoy your Saturday. Be safe, everyone. Goodbye.